Okay, so I hope everything is working. I am going to show you some pictures, and what I'm going to do is turn off the sidebar so you can look at it. This is a Sony A7C, and I'll write some information on it real quick. So let's go into some of the photographs. So, same thing happened. It worked for a while, and I don't know if the camera gets overheated, but um turn it back on like after the fourth time, after, turning it off, getting pictures and stuff. I was talking with the neighbors and it wouldn't work again. So you can see how these pictures are sharp with even on the A7C, which is an 8-bit camera. So I was too close here. I backed up and it looked sharper. So it worked fine here. Okay. Just scrolling around. Look how sharp the pictures are. And then the trees. So I started messing with uh, the shutter speed because I had it in shutter priority mode. It was too bright. I brought it up to 4,000. If it was too dark, I brought it down. Added I think a -3 exposure. But even looking at this stuff that makes me sick, the live oak tree. See how sharp that is? Yeah, one more. So you see, it worked great for a while. And this is like -3. Then I went to a 0. And, you just get your exposure. And sometimes it missed. So it seemed like these in front were bokeh, but this right here was sharp. Okay. And I was actually trying for the light bulbs. So this is bokeh. These are sharp. So I thought that was kind of neat. And then, of course, went inside with the cameras at the studio. And you can see how um, everything is focused in here, but then this is in front of it and it's kind of bokeh. And I think this is on the same level as the back bike instead of the front part. A Shure mic. So you see, the adapter works for a while and then it just stops working. So I see there's some Panasonic with the new Joby tripod. And then, of course, the Z52 with the 180 to 600 Nikkor Z. And then I got this, but it wasn't in focus. So it's a hit and miss with macros, okay? I'll say that right up front. You got to be patient, take the shot, and then everything will work out. Same thing with the tree. But this was sharp right here. This was sharp right here. And you can see I was aiming here, but the front part is kind of getting blurred. And as the back part is. That's why I like this lens so much. And there's the crepe myrtle. I was talking to the little girl. Said, okay, take a picture of that tree. Take a picture of those cranes. I said, okay, okay. And I showed her this little purple flower. She tried to look, she couldn't find it. She says, it looks so big. And I had it magnified like this. Okay. So you see, when you get it right, you can see the little hairs on the petals. Isn't that a great shot? That might be the ending shot that I'll use. But you see, everything is bokeh in the background. I love it. And same thing here, my crepe myrtle in the front. And then the little uh, daisies right there. Let's see if that's sharp. That looks like it is. Well, not really. But anyway, yeah, I think I redid that. Yeah, I was talking to the neighbor lady, and she's just laughing because her daughter just talks and talks. They just came back from the Stagecoach Park where they had an Easter egg hunt. So they had a good time. And then, of course, look at this. I took this at their house. So their flowers is already blooming. I have only a few growing right now. And then, of course, here's the Carl Zeiss 50 millimeter. So it stopped working after taking this picture. Everything just stopped working again. So I took a picture with the Nifty 50 for Sony f1.8. And there you have it. The Carl Zeiss, it's a great lens, still works. It's only manual focus. But then this is the Viltrox NF-E1, and it's temperamental. But I think Sony is doing some stuff. And anyway, I even updated the firmware, and I was still having problems. So it's a hit and miss with adapters. I think that looks better. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and have a wonderful day, folks. And have a wonderful Easter coming up. And I will see you later. Bye, folks.